away from where I could get on my own, this club out in the boonies. And the minute we got there, I'm like, I want to leave now. And he goes, no, just I want to dance for a few minutes. I said, fine, you go dance. And I went to the bathroom, opened my book, and I read for half an hour.
Really?
Yeah.
And then you came out and he
Then I
took you
said,
home?
I'm ready to go. And we left.
Wow. What was the second day like?
There was.
I didn't think so.
Absolutely not.
Well, I don't know if you've read anything about this show.
Oh, no, babe.
Along the way, but you know how it works.
I do.
14 questions, $1 million.
Okay.
Let's take a look at the money in your round one.
Yeah,
Please randomize the dollar amounts. And here are the categories to your questions. I'm going to randomize those as well. And now that everything is all shuffled, are you ready?
I am.
Audience, are you ready? Exhibit in St. Louis's Museum of Transportation, the whistle stop examined the history of U.S. presidents traveling on what?
The train.
Trains, airplanes, automobiles, boats.
Well, automobiles, airplanes, and boats do not have whistles, but trains do, so I'm going to say A.
Woo!
It is trains. Victoria. Starting out at $1,000. Musical origins. According to members of the Furious Five, the music genre known as hip-hop got its name from nonsense syllables used to describe what? Dogs barking, soldiers marching, balloons bursting, boxers fighting.
Don't think it's A.
Soldiers marching.
And I don't think it's C. Balloons bursting. You know what? I'm going to ask the audience.
All right, audience, Victoria needs your help. And your keypads, vote now.
A soldiers marching.
43% say soldiers marching, 40% say boxers fighting. What were you going to say?
B or D?
Oh, it's B. Well, you're all thinking alike. That's great.
I'm going to go with B. Final answer.
No.
That was a terrible gamble there, but you got it right.
Yeah, girl!
She was lovely.
Yeah, girl.
Stop.
All right, Victoria. Category baby foods. Some hip Brooklyn cafes are catering to toddlers by offering baby chinos, which lack caffeine since they're just a glass of what?
Milk.
Seltzer, steamed milk, apple juice, orange juice.
Steamed milk. Come on, girl.
I'm going to go with B. Final answer.
Yes, it is steamed milk.
Yeah, girl!
Down 11 to go.
All right.
Political chit-chat is your category. In 1957, what politician set a U.S. Senate record by going on a one-man filibuster that lasted more than 24 hours? Sam Rayburn, Ted Stevens, Joseph McCarthy, Strom Thurmond.
Joseph McCarthy. McCarthy.
I am leaning towards C because Joseph McCarthy was
With Edward Murrow.
But here's
Yeah.
the thing, I'm not sure what a filibuster is, so
Go with C. Go with your instinct.
I'm going to jump.
Okay, questions out of the way. You do not have to answer. It wasn't McCarthy. It wasn't. It was Strom Thurmond.
Wow, you were right, babe.
Filibuster died.
Right, because McCarthy was born in the 40s, like early 50s, not 57.
$100. You're gonna make a jump. That's the way to do it. Okay. $100. You're in the game. Now 10 questions away from $1 million. Ouch. It's the category. A helpful tip to treat ankle sprains. The medical acronym RICE stands for rest, ice, compression, and what?
Ice.
Elevate.
Elevation. Elevation. Nice. Yeah, girl.
Hey, jeez.
Hey, stop.
$500. Whoa. $25,000 for that one? She's answering the big one.